From the Weather NorCal Command Center, this is your evening update.
Happy Saturday evening to you all. Hope you had a good day out there today. Got a nice little walk out there late this morning here, watching a lot of the clouds that we saw this morning move out. And honestly, I'm going to be 100% honest with you here. I was not expecting some of the shower and light sprinkles that we did see for parts of the valley this morning. There were several reports of people seeing some of that here. The thing is, it's been so dry out there. The atmosphere has been so dry that the storm system that's off to our west, giving us the showers and thunderstorms in the mountains, just didn't think it would really have enough oomph in it to really bring us anything in the valley, and especially with how dry it's been. But sure enough, Mother Nature was able to find something out there to produce some of that activity we did see in the valley. Of course, it did clear out, though, by the afternoon. Now, we're still seeing some of those clouds here this afternoon. If you look way off in the west in the mountains here, this is in the east, that we're looking off to the east here, you can see a lot of those cumulus and thunderstorm clouds that we are seeing off in the eastern mountains. And, of course, plenty of thunderstorms off into Trinity County as well. We'll take a closer look at that in a second here. But more mountain showers and storms at least through Monday, with a big drop in our temperatures, especially as we go through next week. And then it looks like sometime near the end of next week, we could be talking about not only cooler temperatures, but even a chance for some more wet weather. We'll take also a closer look at that a little bit later. Smoke forecast, it's been a bit of an issue here for Siskiyou County today, and I think for your Sunday, it'll continue to be an issue. You see these kind of a dark yellows here. That's kind of a more of a dense haze, maybe even a little bit smell of smoke out there. And we're even seeing some of that make its way into Modoc County for your Sunday morning. Obviously for the valley, things are looking pretty good, but for Trinity County, seeing some of that haze as well. Now it looks like it backs off a little bit here as we go into Sunday afternoon and Sunday evening, but then you can see another plume of smoke kind of pushing eastward into Monday morning, creating more haze, maybe some of that light smoke in parts of Siskiyou County. But again, it's around the vicinity of the fire where we do have the bulk of that smoke into western Siskiyou County. Here's what the valley looks like for the rest of the night tonight. Mainly clear skies. Temperatures tomorrow should be somewhere in the low 90s for your daytime highs. And for the mountains, still a chance for showers, maybe some thunderstorms out there. But I think Paradise and the foothills, for example, may be looking at those drier conditions here for your Sunday. Now you can see this swirling area of low pressure right here. You can see the clouds that are developing on the east side of that low. This is where we're seeing some of that instability and even a little bit what we call convection. So some of these thunderstorms kind of popping up for some of the higher elevations. Now remember, I was talking about how dry it is. You can see all of this dry air, especially over Southern California. But again, with this area of low pressure right here, what it does is it tends to squeeze out any available moisture, and it was able to find it, and that's why we did see some of that activity, and even early this morning where we did see some of that activity even for parts of the valley. Nothing significant as far as rain is concerned, but certainly did see that. The bulk of the thunderstorms and lightning strikes have been in Trinity County out there for today, but there certainly have been some in eastern Tehama County, Plumas County, and even southeastern portions of Shasta County as well. I'm expecting more activity to kind of push northward here through the evening. And when we look at Futurecast, there you can see about 6 o'clock this evening, we can see the bulk of the activity is now kind of north of Trinity County, making its way into Siskiyou County. But you'll also notice down to the south, into the eastern mountains, there's some activity there as well. 8 o'clock, still some leftover moisture and showers off in the eastern mountains, but that'll clear out by tonight. And then we can see another round coming in tomorrow afternoon by about early to mid-afternoon hours. We start to see just some isolated thunderstorms out there. It gets a little bit more intense as we get into the late afternoon hours into the eastern mountains, Modoc County, and even western Siskiyou County, and not out of the question for places like Trinity County to maybe see some activity as well. By Sunday night, here we are at about 7 p.m., still some showers off to the east, and that is going to kind of clear out again for Sunday night. Now Monday, it's going to be round number 3 of showers and thunderstorms here for pretty much everyone in the higher elevations. There you can see it gets a little intense, I think, in some spots here, especially in Siskiyou, Modoc, and even into Lassen counties here. But of course, if you notice here, it is dry in the valley. Maybe even some lingering showers and thunderstorms in Modoc County even Monday night. But I do expect drier conditions here for your Tuesday and Wednesday of next week. Now, remember I've been talking about this area of low pressure that was coming down from Canada. And the position of this low pressure system is really going to play a major factor as to whether or not we see showers and thunderstorms. Now, both the American forecast model and the European forecast model have been diverging on the positioning of that low. Basically, one of them saying it's going to be dry, the other saying it's going to be wet. They're now kind of coming together. And instead of right on top of Northern California or even just to the east into Nevada, it's kind of somewhere in between, situated right about here. So what will happen is we'll get that wraparound moisture and we'll see maybe off in the eastern mountains a chance for some showers and thunderstorms here for Thursday afternoon. But it looks like that pushes off to the east. We dry things out again for Friday into next weekend. Now, this looks fairly impressive. As of right now, the long-range forecast models aren't really pushing this on through, so we'll have to kind of see what happens with that. But bottom line is this: more showers and thunderstorms for your Sunday, again on Monday, a bit of a break for Tuesday, Wednesday, and then we can see some more activity here for the eastern mountains at least as we take you on into Thursday of next week. Now, temperature-wise, yes, we are seeing temperatures drop. Still pretty warm here for your Sunday, but we're back down to the 80s by Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Now, these temperatures are also going to depend on exactly where that area of low pressure goes, but overall, looking at significantly cooler temperatures here by the end of next week and into next weekend. Could even be looking at some 70s for some of us in the valley. So for tonight, this is unfortunately, there's not what we call an icon for the hazy conditions here at night, which is why it's not showing anything here, but I think we're still going to see some haze in Siskiyou County here overnight tonight. Otherwise, mainly clear skies for everybody else. And as we go into tomorrow, looking at some of that haze and smoke once again for many parts of Siskiyou and even Modoc County, but we're also looking at the chance for showers and thunderstorms in the mountains, but dry conditions here for the valley on your Sunday. Let's take a look at your 7-day outlook, and there you can see the chance for the mountains for Sunday and Monday. There's that break for Tuesday, Wednesday. Now, I haven't put the chance for showers in there for Mount Shasta on Thursday because I think most of it will be to the east of Mount Shasta. So maybe eastern Siskiyou County, Modoc County, and the eastern mountains will see that. First day of fall is actually Friday night, so we will transition from summer to fall Friday night, but the first full day of fall will actually be on Saturday. But there you can see it should be dry at this point. Let's take a look at your 7-day outlook for the valley. Now, you may recall even at noon today and this morning, there was some rain in the forecast possibly for Thursday, Friday. I've taken that out for now. We're going to have to really watch closely where that area of low pressure goes. If it actually parks itself right on top of Northern California, yes, there is a chance for showers at the end of the week here for the valley. But for now, even if it just parked itself off a little bit off to the east of the valley, the chances are going to be much slimmer. But there you can see much cooler temperatures, especially by Thursday, Friday, and into the weekend with highs in the upper 70s to low 80s.